What's up, my Moon Tribe? I am Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Sagittarius for September 2020. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to you because they are for you in mind, you can find all the information on how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. If you like the content that I make and would like to support me, please go smash the like and subscribe button. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you, like always, Sagittarius, so let's get right into it. We got the Two of Swords, the Knight of Coins, the Devil. So the Two of Swords represents a, sorry, hold on, I just got messaged. So the Two of Swords represents an indecision. It represents a stalemate situation in which you don't really know what to do in this situation. It's kind of like you could flip a coin to break the tension or to make a decision. It's almost like both options are just equally as bad, and you don't know which way to go. The Knight of Coins is a card to represent a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual that would be on their way to goal success, would have their very strong approach of how they want to do this, but it would be very slow. It would be like the tortoise and the hare. They're very slow, but practical, and understand that their goal success is subjective. Their timeline for success does not matter when other people get to that same goal, it's when they do. And they understand that, but they are on their way. The knights are always people that are on the way to goal success, and the kings have that success. But this represents that you're patiently doing the work to be put into the situation, working this through. And the devil is the outcome, representing large addictions, lust. This is probably going to be a situation where you have a large choice to make, but if you want to continue some sort of emotional relationship that will foster stability with somebody that you have a lustful connection with. Now, the devil can represent commitments, so it does come out for relationships and marriages sometimes, but it's a very foreboding card. It's not really a good card to get for a relationship. It represents that there is bondage, that there is, if you can see here, they are kind of lustfully bound to each other. It's an addictions card. This is, you can be addicted to anything: booze, drugs, sex, alcohol, video games, pain. It doesn't matter. You could be addicted to anything. But to me, coming up for this represents that I feel, because there are people indicated in this, and usually the people that come here are looking for a love reading, this is probably going to be, most likely for you, or most of the people in this room, it's probably going to be about making a choice about if you want to continue working on something with somebody where you know it's a little bit unstable and it might be toxic. So I'm never going to tell you to stay in something that's toxic, but I am going to say, hey, it could potentially be toxic, and if that is the case, I don't read this in the way where, okay, if it's toxic, you can have a relationship with this person, let's figure out how to work that out. I don't do that. So I'm only going to be reading for if it is not toxic and if it can be worked upon. I would like to see where this goes between you and this person for after the devil comes out. So again, saying what I literally just did, if you are able to do this in a healthy, safe way where you're not being emotionally or physically abused, and you and this person can work things out, it's saying that you and this person are connected in more than just this definitely goes for you, where I feel like the choice that you where it might even be saying that with the Two of Swords here followed by the Knight of Coins is that you made a deal breaker choice to continue on working with somebody with a connection, because I see that being fostered here. I do see the Two of Cups as, it's, first of all, it's the intent. It is meeting somebody, locking eyes across the room. It's kind of beginning energy and being like, hey, like, I'm hearing something very specific, but it's like, oh, hey, we have this connection that is very, very obvious to see. And it's very pure. It's like you just know. So it's feeling like that with this person. You have something where you just kind of know. It's probably whatever happened in the past between you and this person is leading you to whatever this toxic, I don't want to say it's not 100% toxic, but whatever this was that maybe for some of you might have been toxic, but again, I'm not going to read that for you, because I don't read for toxic, but it's a situation that maybe in the past had some sort of complications with it at the very least, because the Two of Swords is like not really knowing what to do with it, but I definitely see it being fostered here for you. And I see you and this person trying to make things work despite that. I see goals set up in place. Where does this ultimately go for Sagittarius and this person? Okay, so I'm just gonna caution you that a tiger can't change its stripes. Be careful how much emotion you invest into this, because it does represent that one of the other is going to be doing a lot of leaving one person out in the cold. So just be careful with this, that even though it does appear that you are going to be working through things, or you might have made some sort of choice together to continue seeing each other, I think that overall what's going to be happening is that this is a depression card and a financial loss card, as well as emotional poverty too, where it's you feel depressed because you got left out of something. It could be a job saying, "Oh my God, okay, bye, you're gone." You lost your job. It could also be somebody saying, "I don't want to deal with this anymore." And it doesn't have to be that fucking harsh, but this does represent feeling left out in the cold. So I just want you to caution. I just want to be cautious with you, or I want you to be aware of this and to have caution with this person. Just know that it doesn't look fan-fucking-tastic, and I definitely do see you for the time making it work, but long stemming, I don't really see anything solid to be had here. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to be very blunt with you about that. I do love you. I hope that you can, take some ease during this, that these things happen for a reason, and if you aren't supposed to be with this person, you will eventually be put on the path to be with somebody that you are supposed to be on with. And I love you. I hope that you are doing okay, and that you make it through. You're gonna make it through this. I love you, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, my moon tribe.